if I told you he wasn't as good as he said he was? He was even better.
Who does this? Not dinner, motherfucker. Not fucking dinner.
We're off. Quick jerk off here, and then I'm gonna go run for maybe 2 jerk offs, and then I'm gonna go run.
What if I told you running a marathon is easy?
Just gutting it out, grinding it out. I really shouldn't even be talking because I can't concentrate on my breathing.
What if I told you haters gotta hate?
I don't want to talk about me jerking off. All right. So if you're gonna be Nancy negative, get out of here. This is positive. Only positive vibes. Go, Prez, go.
Today, it's Thursday, November 19th, not Wednesday. Today's Thursday, November 19th, the rundown. And you guys are laughing. This is I'm pissed. I'm pissed, Dan. You told me to come in, do the rundown.
Hold on.
Fucking KFC's not even here. I'm sitting here waiting like an idiot, drinking beers by myself. I should be jerking off. Feitelberg's bitching about the computer, our website not working. It's on your computer, Feitelberg. It's local.
It's everyone's. That's not an issue for this.
Hold on. Let's clear one thing up first. When you said, should I be on the rundown today? And I said, yes, definitely. I never said you had to go to the office.
I'm sitting in here like traffic, like a damn idiot, because I said I didn't want to do the rundown today, and Big Cat's like, oh, you have to fucking do it. Now it's going to take me an hour and a half to get there. It's going to take me a fucking hour back. I don't have this fucking time. It's all because everyone in the office, for some reason, doesn't want to see me succeed. This is stupid. My fault for agreeing to it, but goddamn, now I just can't fucking move. I'm going to have to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jerk off in this car, and I'm going to do it right in Big Cat's face. I don't do the rundown in like where I'm doing different type of work in that room right now. It's not like
But
conducive.
you can't blame me for making you come to the rundown.
I thought it was like, yeah, we want to talk about this challenge. I show up, KFC's, I don't even know, what is he doing, baby shit? I'm out here trying to jerk my brains out, and he's worrying about this fucking pregnancy shit. That's fine, but don't have me come in if he's not going to be on the rundown.
You saying you didn't want to be on the rundown when you made Barstool all about your masturbation challenge is an outrageous move.
I'm updating. I got to update. People don't believe me when I'm documenting stuff. I eat a full donut. They're like, you didn't eat that donut.
You jumped like 1,000,000 donuts this morning.
Let's talk about the donuts.
I didn't jump. I explained exactly what happened.
But it's cheating.
You're
not doing the challenge. Dave, come on.
If you don't think counting a donut as 2.5 donuts is cheating.
Well, people want it both ways. When I eat a full donut, they're like, that's too small for a donut. When I eat a huge donut, they're like, that's just one donut.
No, right. You just eat regular donuts. It's not that hard. Like
I am eating regular donuts. There's
I
no
know
standard
you were.
donut. If people want a standard donut, then they should have laid that out. I have people chirping me that I couldn't do Viagra.
Dave,
I'm fine with the Viagra.
I have a question for you. Look, this is awesome. This has been very funny. I've been laughing all day. Your videos are making the visual of you like a madman walking around Boston with powdered sugar all over your face, like doing more exercise than you've done in a decade, was hilarious. But just answer me this. You know that this isn't real. Like, no, you're not actually doing this.
I am actually doing this.
You're not, though. You're not.
The thing is, no matter what I did, people have said you didn't actually do. What aren't I actually doing? I'm drinking the beers,
donuts.
I'm eating the donuts, I'm jerking my dick off, and I walk. And people are like, you had to run. When people are like, it was clearly said by Kevin Clancy, you didn't have to run. You could walk. So I was out for 2.5, 3 hours walking. Here's
what it comes down to.
So your thing's the donuts? That's the only one.
No, here's what it comes down to. If you just kind of like admit, because this rundown will show towards the end of it. If you kind of admit, like, this is all for fun and it's great content, that's great. But if you're actually going to come with excuses and be like, I did it, and all you fucking haters out there, that's when I can't be a part of that anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. If I can rip 10 more jerk-offs, then I did it. I need, I think, 3 beers and, like, maybe 4 more beers, 3 or 4 more beers.
How drunk are you right now?
I'm not. I need 3 or 4 more beers. I need, I think, 5 more donuts, and I need 10 more jerk-offs. I don't know what. I've documented everything, so I don't know. Yeah, it's people are following along. I wish What do you want? Do you want fucking Hank in the room and
No.
getting hit with
I
cum?
want you to
Like,
eat
what do you want?
I want you to eat real donuts. I want
I
you not to
haven't
lie
eaten real
about the jerk offs. I want you to actually drink the beers, the fact that you have only drank 8 beers in like 20 hours might be the craziest part of this.
Why are we just ignoring the fact that you admitted to doing 2.5 donuts as one? That invalidates the whole thing.
No, it
it's
doesn't.
impossible to get a word in with you fucking two. But that makes the whole thing invalid. You admitted that you're doubling donuts.
I said exactly what I thought was fair. Yes.
In the middle of the challenge, you started counting a donut as 2.5.
But, I mean, this is what I deal with, and this is unfortunate that I have to deal with this. But let's rewind just like 7 seconds ago, where Dan's saying you haven't done any, and then he's chiding me like you've only drank 8 out of 12 beers. I'm doing everything realistically.
Why are you ignoring the donut part?
Feitelberg, I'm not even talking to you. Salmon.
It's a fucking simple thing that you're just like, oh yeah, no, it's all normal. Fuck the beers, fuck your jerk offs, fuck your walking. You're not eating the donuts. It doesn't count.
I'm not eating the donuts. Have you seen me stuffing the donuts? I ate a
You're
donut
really
just for the
shitty
hell of it.
drunk,
It wasn't
Dave.
even on the clock.
You're a really shitty drunk. This is like you're like an angry drunk. Are you hungover?
I'm not hungover. I only had 4 beers last night. I was fine.
You're
5
very
beers.
angry for someone who's.
I'm not
should be,
angry. It's
like,
just
pleasure
all the
jacked.
haters. I feel like fucking Colonel Jessup. I just wish you'd say thank you and go on your way.
See, I can't see. This is one of those times where people are like, they'll like pull me aside and be like, "Hey, is that how Dave and like, is that really Dave or is
What
that
do you
how
mean, is that
Fred's?"
really Dave?
I don't
what
know.
that means.
I
What
don't
does that
know if
mean?
in your fucking
I'm so
noodle
fucking
you
real.
actually
You
think
cut
you're
me, I
doing.
bleed blood. I don't know. Is that real?
I don't
This
know
is
if
real.
in your noodle if you actually think you're doing this contest.
I don't know how you don't think I'm doing the content.
You last night you filmed the video eating a donut that didn't count to prove that you're not scared of the donuts.
Correct.
This morning you doubled what a donut counts as. That's not doing the contest, Dave.
Feitelberg, I don't know how many times I had to tell you. Those donuts, everyone was like, you're eating way too big of donuts. You're eating way too. Your donut is 2.5x a donut. To be fair, it should be 2.5x. Then when I eat the regulation donuts, everybody are like, those don't count as donuts. I walked to the store and I said, show me your donut section, sir. They showed me the donut section. I just picked them out. I started eating them like a madman, and everyone gets mad at me. I can't win with you
It's the
people.
guy's fault. It's the grocery store guy's fault.
When this challenge was created, you don't think the Dunkin' Donut is what they had in mind, like the most famous?
I don't know.
donut?
I thought this was. I didn't KFC say this was like created in England.
No.
What?
Fuck about you. What
I'm
are
pretty
you
sure he did.
If you're not drunk, you're high or something.
He said it was created in England. We'll dig that tape up.
It was,
Really? When we asked him, I asked him. I said, where did this come from? He said,
on the
England.
record. I want to get this on the record because people are accusing me of being a hater. This has been.
You are. You're a big hater.
No, I'm not because
Yeah, you
this is
are.
hilarious. I've enjoyed this immensely. I think it's fucking hysterical. Every update, I'm crying, laughing. I just want it to be known that it's a content thing and it's not a real thing. You're not doing this for
They're
real.
both.
No.
I would not do this.
No.
I wouldn't do it if I wasn't the CEO of a major international blog and it's a content day. We're getting a challenge. I wouldn't have done it. But I'm going balls to the wall here, no pun intended. And I'm playing a win, and I may win if I didn't get sidetracked in this traffic where KFC doesn't even have the goddamn dignity to show up. And we got to bring in Salmon Pants over here who can't get his fucking computer to run.
You're the meanest drunk I've ever seen.
I'm not being mean. He's been nothing but critical.
salmon pants. This is a guy in a Monet sweatshirt the other day. It's a salmon sweatshirt. And I've been nothing but critical of a fucking challenge that you're faking.
I'm crying.
I'm faking based on donuts. That's your claim?
And jerk offs.
Literally
You've
20
What do you
definitely
mean
not
on
done-
jerk-offs?
Yeah, how many you at, Dave?
5%
Hey.
of the contest.
You're at 8 jerk offs.
Yes.
So you have 10 more to go
Yes.
in 7 hours.
Yes.
Then you're going to fake it. When you say at
Oh,
10 o'clock that you finish, you're going to
but
fake it.
you just said I'm like faking it now. I'm not. Everything is by the book right now.
It's
Except for
literally not. It's literally not by the book right
But
now.
it is Feitelberg.
Except the corner of the challenge is not.
Do you not get that, or are you fucking with me? I really need to know. Like, the
Tell us
donuts
the
aren't
truth,
real.
Dave.
I'm telling
this
you
is a
the
big
truth.
moment.
I
This
was
is
eating
tearing
those
down the fifth
donuts,
wall.
and people are like, "You're crazy. You're eating the heaviest, biggest donuts there are. You shouldn't be eating Dunkin' Donut chocolate and powder." They're like, "Those, every one of those you eat for the sake of this challenge is 2.5x." So I'm like, "Fine." Then I go down the other way, and people get all mad. Oh, he's eating little donuts. I walked in. I said, "Give me donuts." I walked out. I didn't think twice of it. I started eating donuts. Everyone's got their panties in a bunch. I am doing the challenge the way it was created in England. They don't even have Dunkin' Donuts in England.
They
don't.
so much.
Oh,
Why?
It's,
Why are you the way you are?
I mean, I love the way you are, except for that 1% where you just won't admit that you're cheating.
I'm not, Dan. Dan, if we rewind the clock again, you are accusing me of cheating on things that you're like, you don't have 8 jerk-offs. I, in fact,
Dave, you're
do.
cheating on the donuts. It's not a hard
All
concept.
right, fine. There's a difference of opinion on what qualifies as a
No.
donut. And we
Yeah,
can
one
agree to
donut.
disagree
That's
on
what
that.
qualifies. One donut. There's no difference of opinion. It's a donut qualifies.
Dave,
All right, so then Feitelberg, if I eat the donuts that everyone's freaking out about, that's a donut.
If you
no.
you can buy whatever kind of donut you want at Dunkin' Donuts. Get a Dunkin' Donut.
So you're saying it has to be Dunkin' Donuts?
I'm saying, or what other donut spot would you go to? I don't know.
I walked down the street and got donuts. I said, "Give me your donuts." I took them. I ate them. You're saying those don't count? It was a donut.
Like
They're
Entenmann?
munchkins.
That's not a munchkin. Munchkins are called munchkins. This said donuts.
You're basically like drinking like a IPA and being like, "It's 4 beers. I'm gonna drink 3 beers and it's whatever."
No, that's fine. But you guys want your cake and you want to eat it too. You want to say Dunkin' Donuts doesn't count as 2.5 donuts. Fine.
No,
but if I go to the store and get a different donut, that only counts as a quarter of a donut.
Hey,
so I can't win. No matter what I did, I was gonna lose. So
everyone in their brain knows what a donut looks like. A regular sized donut. Dunkin' Donuts sells them. A lot of places sell them.
Apple cider donuts are fucking tiny. When you get them apple picking, they're tiny.
Let's say this. You're not the first person to do this. We've gotten a lot of people doing this challenge tweeted at us. Every single person has a case of Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, but you guys don't put those people under the microscope like I'm getting put under the microscope.
Well, they don't claim they're doing it. They all say they failed.
I saw somebody who has a trophy who said I could take it if he wins.
Oh, you're gonna buy?
Hold on.
A kid bought his own trophy.
Listen, I hope the good Lord and the Viagra I take let me get those 10 jerk-offs off.
Was that actually Viagra or was that a leave?
Little something we call Viagra.
What?
Was that a leave?
I mean,
I feel like it was based on your response there.
The fact, the scrutiny that I am getting, a leave?
Someone emailed me. They're like, Viagra.
Stool emailed you and said I tricked you with the leave. My head right now.
They said Viagra is darker blue, and that looked like an Aleve pill.
Doesn't Viagra actually have like the V on it?
Wouldn't you know?
I only have like 6. I burned. That's how I'm doing. I burned one for this fucking challenge.
Wouldn't you know though?
I don't care about Viagra. Take all the Viagra you want. That's my issue. Is
no, but it's that it's a show that I'm taking a leave to make it seem like I'm taking Viagra. It's insulting. Frankly, it's insulting.
Dave, I asked a simple question, and your answers were very
that was a Viagra. That was a Viagra.
Okay, we believe you.
Do you though?
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. I'm not doing. You know what? I'm not. That's what you guys don't get. I don't do anything for you and Salmon. I'm doing this for the millions of people who are on my team. The Go Prez Go, and everyone's going. Let's get this done. Not. There's nothing I could do that would satisfy the peanut gallery around here. I know that. Everyone just take me down. KFC make him come in. Make him come in. Make him come in. Make him come in. He's not here. I mean, it's disgusting.
No, not one person told you to come into the office.
You did.
I did not. Look at the email. I said you had to be on the rundown. That had nothing to do with going to the office. That's classic Dave. Page views, spin zone, built-in excuses.
Spin zone. It's not spin zone. I've been so straightforward and just laying all on the line and letting my heart bleed for America. And this is sometimes disheartening to see like this reaction with you two, to be honest.
You're eating half the donuts you need to. That's really
that's your interpretation, John.
How are you gonna? Let's just. I'm not gonna accuse you of cheating right now with the jerk offs, but how are you planning on telling everyone that you did 18 jerk offs when you clearly didn't?
Not gonna answer that.
Were you watching like still videos last night? What was that picture you tweeted of the clothes girl?
Yeah, I was watching still videos. Salmon. It
Picture.
was the fucking before the thing started.
It was interesting picture choice. It was you could see your desktop in the background.
You're like a 16-year-old that had his first beer and it's like wants to fight everyone.
Well, I mean, what kind of questions are these? Am I taking still photos?
Can you drink on Viagra? Is this having like some
you
kind
can
of
drink on Viagra?
Okay. And then what's the home status? Have you been getting any texts from the first lady?
No,
we saw that tweet was she's horrified. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be too. It's sad that that she has to be put through this so I can prove people wrong. But that's what I grew up on.
You're a model citizen. Go Prez go. Indeed.
Go Prez go is right.
It's fuck, man. I couldn't do this. I couldn't cheat.
There's very few who'd even step to the plate and be like, give me your best fastball and I'm gonna fucking hit it over the moon. But that's what I'm trying to do here. And it just stinks. It just stinks. I feel like most companies would rally around their leader doing this, and we're just not one of those companies. I've come to grips with that.
That's your culture, by the way, bud.
I'm never gonna have that.
Your culture.
Like a different leader, I think.
Yeah.
We're never gonna be like the Channel 2 Action News team. Like that won't be us.
That's your culture.
Is it my culture?
The coach
and
the leader.
I started this challenge, and before I could even breathe, KFC had 4 to 17 tweets challenging everything. It's saying because my battery was at 100 that I was sitting down doing it. I have a Melfi. Everybody knows that. That if you're a disgusting human, if you're interested in this challenge, when he basically challenged me to do it, it's just sad and it's disappointing.
He just got back. Let's call him in real quick, and then you get back to your jerk offs. Dylan, call in Kevin.
He's probably not even gonna want to talk because now he's embarrassed because
what Kevin said is, it is just like you've almost ruined just the activity of jerking off for me with how many you tried.
Wait, hey, let's stay positive. We said we would stay positive about the masturbation.
Salmon, that was 1,000% part of this deal. I said if you
I
guys
wasn't involved in the deal.
I said if you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's gross, I don't want to hear about it because that had to be talked about.
Gabe, have I said anything negative about your jerking off? The only comment I made was when you told me you were going to jerk off directly in my face. I paused a little bit because I think that's a fair reaction.
Salmon over here is like, I can't ever jerk off again.
I like the fastball line, though, because really what you did with this challenge with the donuts, like step up, throw me your best fastball, but make sure it's a 16-inch softball and it's slow pitch. And I got like one of those big fake bats that's like the size of a tree and no fielders. And then do that.
That's your interpretation.
Do you want me to call him in?
Sure.
Yeah, call him in. This is a lot of time that you're giving up.
It's a ton of time, and this is all part of your game plan, which I get it. I respect. I don't care. I have a password now to Girls Do Porn, which is a life changer. Best porn site out there. So I'm gonna go
Someone
home.
sent a browser's password. I scooped that for myself. I didn't share that with you.
Brazzers, no thanks. Girls Do Porn, thank you.
Hello, Dave. How are you, Dave?
I can't see you, Kevin. I can hear your fucking rat voice, though.
You can't see me? I can see you guys.
No, you're
It's
just
coming in.
a circle of fucking horror.
Click it and click it again. Oh, there you go. We got you. Where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, it's double salmon. This is
Hello,
Team
Dave.
Salmon.
What's up, idiot? How's your
Wait, Kevin. Before you go, just a heads up. Dave's a pretty mean drunk. So
I'm not drunk.
He's been
It's
pretty
the most-
Didn't
mean.
you
to
try to
us.
call the cops on me?
Trying to explain the most simple fucking problem with him is impossible today.
I mean, are you actually drunk? You've been faking it all day. So how many beers have you actually drank?
What do you mean faking it?
I mean, you're all of these numbers are made up. You're like,
how are they made up,
like
Kevin?
1/5 of this challenge.
I don't understand what is. All right, I walked for 2.5 to 3 hours last night. You right off the bat, you're like, oh, your fucking phone's not going down for 100. So I have a Mouthy, so of course it's not. That was all realized outside the whole fucking time. So 6 miles done. The beers. Earlier on this very program, I was getting chided for the fact I've only had 8 beers. So what is it? I haven't drank enough, or I've drank too much. The jerk-offs, I've been killing it in there. I got a password to Girls Do Porn. Dude, I've been jerking off. I told you I could jerk off. I still have 10 to go. People are like, there's no way you're gonna make it. You're too slow. So am I too slow or too fast? In the donuts, I've documented every donut I've eaten.
No, it's just like. Anybody taking you seriously, anybody who really thinks this is happening, anybody who's
Kevin,
like,
other
go,
than
friends,
just
go.
your innuendo.
I'll be honest, this is the lowest. I thought that the Nate bullying thing was the lowest for the website. People actually thinking you're doing this challenge is the lowest.
I just explained it all, and you have no answers except this thing you said 1 second into the challenge.
See, I mean, I can just tell you I did all those things too. Just because you say it and tweet it doesn't mean it's happening.
But I'm documenting it.
Whatever, dude.
No, you aren't.
Yeah, I mean, just because you tweet
what
like,
do you
oh,
want
I
to do,
jerked off
Kevin?
twice
Do you
want to
Do you want to be sitting next to me with pen and pad when cum goes flying out of my dick?
Dave, all right, so here's a question.
I mean, what do you want?
No, but your life.
Get salmon off, because this is part of the deal. You could not make those faces. This is part of the thing.
Okay, so Dave, here's my only question is, we live our lives, they're very atypical. So every time you want to do something, you have Gaz taking pictures of your fucking naked ass. You have Gaz going to your house and watching you twerk in your closet. And then all of a sudden, you start this challenge at a random night, at a random time with very little notice, and no one can document you except yourself?
Listen, again, it wasn't a random time. I was basing that on sleep. Number 2, when we do videos, the twerking thing, the video, that's a 3-minute thing. You come, you go, there's a 24 hours. You know he's not going to document the jerk-offs to begin with. The beer I'm doing, I was outside fucking periscoping with people while I was outside. I don't know. You guys, there's nothing I could have done. You could have witnessed it all, and you'd still be both sitting here being like, you didn't do it. There's nothing else I can do. We made an agreement, which I should have known that you two wouldn't honor, because that's the type of people that you are, that when we did this, it would be the honor code, no lying, and I've stuck to it. I've stuck to it.
No, you haven't.
How have I not?
Donuts are, I can't.
But that's not lying, Dan. What you're saying is not lying. I've been open with what I've done.
All right.
I mean,
well, it's not
the numbers that jumped in your tweets were all ridiculous. You had like 5 donuts and jerked off twice in 4 minutes. You're already laying the foundation for your excuse about Dunkin' Donuts being too big, even though they're like the most uniform donuts in the fucking world. And the fact of the matter is that we've had so many people do this challenge, young college kids doing this challenge the past week or two, none of them able to really even sniff 6 jerk-offs, and you're like, I'm going to do 12. I just don't believe you. You're lying. I don't believe you, and there's nothing you can say that's going to make me think you jerked off.
Why did I even do the contest? Because this is you're right. I told you when it started that I was a jerk-off gangster, and that was the least of my problems. But there's no way to prove it.
You picked something that you know there's no way to prove or disprove it, and that's exactly. I mean,
so
anyone
why
with a
am I
brain
even
sees
doing
right
it,
through you,
though?
Dave.
If you're not going to trust my integrity, which I've built this fucking company on, putting my word and my name on things.
That's the worst part. Is I said this to Dan. If someone else were to do this, if another website, another blogger did this, we would call them out in a heartbeat. We'd be like, "You're a phony. You're doing this for attention. There's no way you're actually doing this challenge. You do it all of a sudden, and everyone has to believe you. It's a joke."
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, if we go roll back the tape when we said I'll be a man of my word, a man of honor, and you two were all right. Yes. I'm still 10 away. And you guys are like almost filibustering now because you're fucking sweating and nervous.
Well, roll back the tape. Here's what we said. We agreed to not be like, it's gross that you're jerking off. I never said anything about actually believing that you're going to jerk off 18 times.
I said I'd be a man of honor, and you guys were like, no lying. Fine. The only time I've ever lied is I ate those cookies in that challenge. That's it.
That was like
the only other major challenge that you cheated in. Yeah.
Cheated day one.
Haven't cheated at all in this thing. It's just sad. I don't know. I may just quit. I don't know what's the point. No, you know what? I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit because I'm not doing it for you two losers. I'm not doing it for Salmon down the road. I'm doing it for all those people who wake up and like, you know what? Prez stands for something. He built something. We're Prez people. Go Prez, go. Go Prez, go. Go Prez, go. That's who I'm doing it for. So I'm not going to quit, and I'm not going to let you two take me down. And I'm not going to let you take all my fans down either.
I'd like to think that 90% of those people are trolling you. That's the only way I can get through life.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Anybody who is like really taking you seriously, I don't want to. I don't want them even reading our site anymore. It's like I want to weed out all those losers.
You're the loser. Everyone knows you're the loser.
Right.
By the way, okay, great. Can I actually ask you a question, Dave? I don't think I've ever seen you so rattled than the video, the Haterade Gatorade video. Like your brain just froze.
Also, what's the deal with thinking you need to sit in traffic to drive somewhere to do the rundown? We do the rundown in 3 different cities every day.
I don't like the way you guys look sitting. I didn't like the way it all came together with my room right now. My office is like there's a lot of things going on in that office. I felt like it shouldn't be business pleasure. I didn't want those guys coming over. I didn't want like our employees coming into my house of horrors right now.
Just do the rundown like we do with a computer. You don't need a fucking lackey cameraman following you everywhere. You're so dumb. It's unbelievable.
Well, no, he's
you
not
know who's dumb? You're dumb.
He's smart because he did this so that he can then blame us and say we're the ones who caused him to not finish.
You did do it. I didn't do anything. I am so far in your guys' brains. I'm just trying to be a straightforward line, like straight out Gennaro. Just do the challenge. Have everybody just pat me once on the ass, be like, great job, Dave, and go on. You guys can't do that. You just root so bad. It's like acid in my mouth. You just want me to fail so bad.
By the way, you're not in my brain because I basically scripted the entire way this would go down, and it's every single step has been exactly what I said it would be.
I don't know what you're talking about. When this beer is done, does this not count as a beer?
No, it counts.
It'll probably count as like your 3rd or 4th beer.
Kevin, I've documented every fucking beer, so you're just a hater.
Are you getting back in your car? Are you getting back in your car after this?
Yeah, I got to go home. I got to fucking jerk the fuck off.
You got pulled over for a DUI. Would be the best ever. With a hard-on with your fake Aleve Viagra.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, he took an Aleve, by the way. Yeah, Kevin, he took an Aleve.
I mean,
at least you won't have a headache.
Like, here's the thing: if you just said to me, like, I'm gonna pretend to do the 6, 12, 18, 24 challenge. We're gonna do it for material. It'll be funny. I'd be like, cool.
We are.
I'll go along with it.
We'll
have fun with
Kevin,
it.
I wouldn't be
know
doing
that you
this.
think it's real in your head, and you're gonna talk shit about it. It's just like,
Kevin,
it's so
I wouldn't
stupid.
be doing it if, again, we didn't have Barstool. The content that comes out of it, I thought would be interesting, but that doesn't change the fact I have a legitimate, probably like a 70 to 77.5% chance of winning this damn thing.
But the content, I agree, Dave, has been fantastic. It's just not real.
Okay.
Right.
It's not real. It's just like just drinking this beer wasn't real.
This is like watching WWF. I watch it, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Like, this is so much fun to watch. But at the end of the day, it's scripted. Right. Doesn't mean the show's not great, Dave.
You've seen everything I've done. They're like, you haven't eaten the donuts, but I've literally been on camera eating every single one of the donuts.
What a great show. This is like some of the best stuff. I seriously have been crying all day. That's an honest take. I've been, every single time you tweet, I laugh.
Does that not count?
Oh, of course not. You just poured it.
It's a fucking drip. So that's...
Does that not count?
9 beers?
Is that the rundown?
You're filibustering now. You're so scared to go back and jerk off.
I'm done. I'm out. Am I please?
Yes. You lose. You broke.
Broke.
I lose. I
just
broke.
broke you. We just broke you.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go home and beat off.
Yep. Have fun. You're broken.
I don't even know why I'm doing it. There's nothing to prove. You're not gonna say yes.
Dave, are we doing the pick'em?
Oh. I gotta go home if I have time.
All right, well, let me know. I'm around all day, not jerking off and eating powdered donuts.
So wait, haven't you been drinking all day? I don't understand what these people are talking about. Real quick, just filmed the rundown. Really disappointing. The jealousy, the hatred, the infighting from other Barstool employees. They should be happy I'm their leader. Instead, they want to tear me down. It's like that old Just missed my exit. Fuck. Fuck. Go, Prez, go.